Welcome to Headlines. I am your host, PaxSmith, and this is your non-news show. Our top story of the day: House investigators subpoena Mulvaney. State Department official says Giuliani was engaged in a campaign full of lies and incorrect eyes. Well, you see, some gentlemen and ladies out there, there happen to be plenty of eyes in these trying times. And I don't know who this Mulvaney is, claiming he can have all the eyes, but I am just not for it. I think eyes belong to both you, belong to both me, belong to both everybody who speaks the English language. This is complete bullshit, and I think he should definitely get subpoenaed by Mr. Giuliani, who's got plenty of eyes in his name. I know how he feels because he must be very frustrated that this Mulvaney guy is trying to confiscate every eye in the alphabet. And I will simply not stand by it. I will not stand by it, because if that happens to be the case, then this is going to be a very trying time. And moving on to our next story. Number 2, Bloomberg signals interest in entering presidential race. Now, I'm not sure how they're going to get. How many people does Bloomberg have? What is that? Is that like Bloomingdale's? Is that what that is? Bloomberg. I feel like I've heard this before. I feel like it's a bank. I feel Bloomberg would make a good bank. Either it's the bank or the clothing department store. I'm not entirely sure, but either way too many people to run this presidential race. We can barely handle one president right now. Can you imagine 30, 40, 50 people running for presidents? That's ridiculous. All sharing the same office. How many freaking blowjobs can we get in this Oval Office? I think they're trying to start a whole new sort of campaign. And we're already having enough of it, okay? This is completely ridiculous. I don't understand it at all. All right? We're moving on to number 3. The Google Pixel 4 will be up to $400 off on Black Friday. This is amazing, gentlemen, because from what I know, the Pixel 4 is already $400, and it is fucking... Are you telling me that this is free now? This is freaking awesome. That's what you're telling me. Also, I don't think this is a major headline in any other news story. I think I am currently using news right now from Google, and I believe they're pushing this. I don't necessarily think this is one of the top headlines. I do commend The Verge on this headline, though, for getting the scoop, because I might go out and snatch me about 50,000 of them. But I don't think this is a very top headline in the world, okay? Some biased here, not going to say who, but you can Google it. Number 4, Sony's Jim Ryan. We had to make changes to deliver our PlayStation 5 dream. This, another incredible tech story coming from the gamingindustry.biz. Also, not sure if this is one of the very top headlines of the day, but this is what's popping up on my feed to people. And okay, I do not hold any control of what's popping up on my feed. I completely choose at random which news source I go to get my headlines. And there seems to be some bias. I'm not going to lie. It seems like a lot of people are trying to be biased right now towards Google and towards Sony. It all seems to be very electronic based. Yes, I am an electronic consumer, as you can tell by my voice. This sounds very staticky, so I could use a couple of Black Friday deals. Let me know if the PlayStation 5 is on this. Jim Ryan, not sure who this Jim Ryan is, but he seems to be very deep in the PlayStation 5 game. I wonder what sort of dreams he's having, because I would like to have them also. If I could dream in PlayStation, I would. Number 5, DaBaby crushes ice cream while eating spicy hot wings. I wouldn't recommend anybody give their baby spicy hot wings, but if you are going to give a baby hot wings, I guess it would be good manners to give him ice cream afterwards. So I'm not really hating on this, on these hot ones. I guess it's a bunch of like hot girls that serve spicy wings to babies. This world is getting very strange indeed. Okay. Number 6, Lady Gaga cancels Las Vegas show due to bronchitis. Says she feels weak and ill. Well, I got news for you, Lady Gaga. We all feel that way when we hear your music. And it's about time that it finally caught up to you, okay? Also, bronchitis is not an excuse. I have bronchitis and I do this once a week. So if anybody knows Lady Gaga's going through, it is me, okay? Also, bronchitis is curable, according to my mother, so suck it up, Lady Gaga. All right, number 7, Jaquan Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, created Joker sequel posters to show Todd Phillips what's possible. See, this is one thing that I don't get about these fucking headlines, alright? They're all telling me all these names that I'm supposed to be already knowing, okay? How am I supposed to know just from reading the headline who these people are? If we could put in parentheses who these people are, what major credits they have, something of the nature, I would really go by in helping this show, pretty much. He created posters. Very cool. It's nice to know that Jaquan Phoenix has enough spare time to create posters to show what he would do in a sequel. I'm not entirely sure you can capture the whole essence of a movie in a poster, but there have been some debates, and I've seen some pretty good posters out there. I couldn't tell you the plot of the movies, but yeah. Who knows? Maybe he did a good job. Maybe Jaquan Phoenix, he's a hell of an actor, and he might be a hell of a drawer. So, why not? Let it out, Jaquan. Let us see that. Number 8, The Office, Jim's 10 most hilarious pranks ranked. It's about time, guys. I'm telling you, I've been rummaging through these fucking office episodes like for a while now, okay? I have been head and toe deep in the office trying to get my head wrapped around which Jim prank is number 1, okay? Asian Jim, always fun. Asian Jim was always great. But you know which prank stands out to me the most? When Dwight made a bunch of those snowmen and ended up hitting Jim with snowballs the entire episode, that was the best Jim prank in my opinion, because I love snow and I love snowmen, and seeing Jim bleed was one of the happiest times in my life. Okay, moving on. Brad makes custom, that is a YouTube video. Again, Google News is not... I see what they're trying to do here. They're curating my headlines, which makes it very difficult for me. Okay, I would just like a pure headlines list of what is happening in this world. Don't curate to me, Google. All right, curate it to the world. And let the world decide what I should believe in. Don't let me decide what I should believe in. Let the world decide what I should be reading on these headline lists. Thank you. I appreciate it. Probably never going to listen to this because it's the first episode of Headlines, your daily non-news news show. Demi Moore says Ashton Kutcher opinions on alcoholism helped convince her to end her sobriety. Woo! Now that's what I'm talking about. I love a good old-fashioned end of sobriety story. You know what I'm saying? If Ashton Kutcher's having a good time, why can't his wife have a good time? That's all I'm saying. Give her a fucking couple of drinks on me. As long as it's $3, because I don't have a lot of money. Drop in fatalities on Nevada roads continues in October. Drop in fatalities. Now, where are these people dropping in from? Are they dropping in out of planes, out of helicopters? Are people leaping to their deaths? This is what's happening on our roads now? I just don't get it, people. This world is fucking crazy. Nevada Equality Awards. That's interesting. Not exactly a lot to go on that headline. There's just announcing the awards, I guess. It was 21 hours ago, so hooray for Nevada's equality. Okay, we are just as good as any other state. I believe in us. Coca-Cola launches its biggest new drink in 10 years. This will be exciting, folks. I can't wait to try another Coca-Cola product. You got your favorites. You got regular Coke. You got Diet Coke. You got Dr. Pepper. You got Fanta. You got Dasani. You got Fanta. You got Mountain Dew. Is Mountain Dew? Whatever it is, I'm looking forward to gorging on it. All right, that's all I know. Number 11 or 12 or 14. Okay, chicken recall. More than 2 million pounds recalled may be contaminated with metal. Okay, now there's nothing I love more in my metal than chicken, okay? I love a good cluck in between a metal song, I'll tell you that right now. There is nothing like a good old cuckle-doodle-doo in my metal, okay? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, cluck. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-do. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, cluck-a-doodle-doo. Boom. That's all I'm saying. Give me more metal in my chicken. I don't give a shit. NASA just opened an untouched moon rock sample. Answer me this, NASA. Why are we doing it now, huh? I say we leave that moon rock alone, okay? It didn't touch anybody. It didn't bother anybody. Leave that moon rock alone. And now you're touching your completely clean and sanitized hands all over this moon rock. You're asking for it, all right? If we somehow release a goddamn symbiote or some freaking alien from this moon rock, I will not be happy, and I will be the first in line to actually get infected by it. So send it my way, NASA. I will touch that rock all you want. In 2020, I can no longer abide the 100-hour RPG. That is not your fault. That is not our fault. That is just because it is too goddamn long. Actually, you know what? No, I'm second that, actually. You know what? It is your fault, okay? The main problem isn't the game. The main problem is the fact that you're getting old, alright? And you're mad that you have too many fucking responsibilities to spend 100 hours on a goddamn video game. And you know it, and you're pissed about it. So am I. Look at what I'm doing with these 30 minutes that I could be spending slaying dragons and killing cyborgs. I am reading you the news because this is what matters. Your daily non-news news show. I am PaxSmith, and this is Headlines.